Can these SMEs become competitive businesses globally, even as they thrive within the AFCFTA? That is a conversation we are having with Cyprian Ongeri, who is the lead consultant, GFC Africa. Welcome to Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How about you?
I am great.
Yeah, thank you for having me today.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
So let's get into the conversation, and we have to start with understanding the current realities in as far as SMEs is concerned. Latest data shows that small businesses account for an overwhelming majority of enterprises in Kenya, employing millions of Kenyans to that effect.
Yeah.
But when you look at Kenyan SMEs, what are they facing? Is it a competitiveness crisis or unfavorable business environment?
I think we can look at it from different angles. SMEs are facing various issues. Taxation is huge.
Yeah.
The cost of energy is huge. Competitiveness is huge. They are lacking, some of them, the managerial skills to be able to manage their affairs, run their businesses in the right way. You realize also sometimes even compliance issues. You saw KRA coming up with a lot of changes on the Tax Act. Those are changes that actually will influence the amount of money they may need to to pay in terms of now getting the compliance. For a regular SME, they may not understand, for example, if you talk about KRA says we need you to distribute at least 60% of your earnings for that particular year, or we are going to assume it's revenue and we are going to tax it. Like a regular SME, we are talking about the mama mboga, mama and pop shops. We are talking about does that guy really understand what is deemed dividend? That means that they have to now go ahead and invest in hiring somebody to assist in terms of compliance. That's an extra cost that is going to hit on their balance sheet. SMEs do not even understand, some of them, they don't even understand that you need to have your books in order for you to even understand, are you even making a profit or you're just making cash flow and using that cash flow to go out and, assume you're making money,
Yes.
Sometimes you could be having cash flow coming in, but then knowing whether you are making a profit is completely different. You must do your balance sheet, you must do your income statement, get to understand your cash flow, statement of cash flow, see how you are able to move your businesses. So there is a lot of changes they are going through, but then within that, then you realize there's a lot that also the government is doing, non-government organizations, developmental partners, the GIZ, trademark, they are doing a lot of, right now we have actually capacity building that is ongoing. The county governments are doing the CAPs, whereby they are, giving centers for aggregation, so that SMEs are able to also move that ladder to be in the space whereby they can compete. We are talking about the FCFTA, and the FCFTA is actually not just about removing tariffs.
Yeah.
FCFTA is talking about standards, how your goods,
value addition.
Value addition. Can your goods really compete in the African market? We are looking at, we are talking about an SME that is thriving